Hello, this is Fish That Drown, aka Feel My Goods, with a world edit tutorial for you. I am on my Pixelmon server, so please ignore the Pokemon roaming around. If they get in my way, I will simply pause the video and kill them. So, first thing I want to show you in this tutorial is how to make a road. So you guys know the set command, obviously very simple. I left click here, I go all the way down to the end, I right click on the spot I want, and then / set, then the material I want, which is stone. That's how you make a simple stone road all the way across. Very ugly, very plain, very much the same material all the way across. I want some design in this road. This road is actually very ugly, and I disapprove of it in every single way. So I'm going to show you how to make a pretty road. I'm going to show you how to make a nice looking road. I'm going to make a temporary road here, not a permanent road. But just as an example to show you exactly how you should be making it. So this example here is actually going to be for a flat road. If you come across like a hill or an upper part like this, there is a different method called masking, which you would have to use. I will show you how to do that in the future, possibly in another tutorial, maybe in this one. I haven't decided yet. I'm kind of doing these as I go. But if I do decide to do it in another tutorial, it will be in the next one, so don't you worry. So let's just set the ooh, what's that over there anyways? Dying Venomoth. Get out of my face. Let's set the design of our road. Let's say we want it to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wide. We want it to be 5 wide. And we want this design. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah. And so it's going to be this pattern. All the way across. But I will show you the command I'm going to use is called the stack command. Let's say I set here and I set here. And then I do / stack, and I want to stack it once. It will come like this. Now that's not much of a pattern, that just looks ugly. That just looks stupid. So let's undo that. Let's set the second line of our pattern as well. Let's make it like this. There we go, now we got a pattern going. Now I could select this with my wand and set my second position there with my wand. And let's say I stack it now. Stack once. There we go. We got something that looks decent now. Looks kind of like a checkers board, but it looks good. So we need to get it all the way down to there. I'm going to take a random guesstimate of how many times I need to stack this in order to get it to the end. I'm just going to take a guess of about 40 times. Yeah, 40 seems about right. So let's do stack 40. Oh, I am facing the wrong way. Whoopsie daisies. I do have to be facing this way to do that. So let's undo that quickly. There we go. It doesn't matter where I'm standing as long as I'm facing the right direction. It will stack from this. Like if I face this direction, it'll stack that way, even if I'm standing on the other side of the world, like over here. So let's stack it this way. Let's stack this 40 times. And that reached pretty far. But let's say I wanted to reach all the way up to this here. I want it to reach up to this. Let's just stack on top of that. So instead of 40, I'll make that stack 50. 50? No. 45. Yeah, 50, man. Nope, 55. Ah, there we go. Perfect. It did go one under, however, because it just simply, our pattern was too long. There we go. So now we got it all the way out to here. Or I could just cover that up. It doesn't really matter. I could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I covered up like that. And then set this all the way down to here. Set grass. There we go. Pattern road all the way across. Okay, so I will address the issue of going over hills in this tutorial as well. So I'm going to introduce to you a brand new tool. We have our wand tool, which is right here. Now we're going to make a masking tool. There is no specific tool. So essentially to mask, you could use any tool. I'm using a bronze or wooden pickaxe. RuneScape terminology, I'm very sorry. Anyways, in order to mask, let me explain first what masking means. Masking is essentially to pick a material that you want to cover up and picking a material that you want to cover it up with. So let's say, for example, I want to cover all the grass here with stone. In order to do that, I would take my my wooden pickaxe and set the mask on it by typing /mask, and then the material that I want to replace, which in this case is grass. So now I have grass that is my mask. I need to pick which material I want to replace it with. In order to do that, I have to set the material with /material and then stone. So now anywhere that I right click with my wooden pickaxe that's grass will turn to stone as such. But if I were to right click on, let's say, this wood here, doesn't do anything. This is not grass, so it will not turn into stone. Only grass will turn into stone. This is very useful for coloring in. Let's say I want to keep this design here and I just want to go stone all the way around it. I don't have to worry about coloring this in. I could go across it and nothing will happen. But I could go stone all the way around it as such. All this grass around it is being filled in. And there you go. There is stone all the way around it without compromising or destroying that design of wood I have there. So the reason I didn't do masking for this design over here is simply put, it won't work. We can't mask this grass with this design. We can mask it with one type of block. We can mask it with another type of block, but we can't mask it with this design. To counter that, simply just do the same as you did over there. Actually, no. Sorry about that. I'm going to show you the copy and paste command. Now, I don't often like to use the copy and paste command. And the main reason for this is because it copy and pastes relative to your position. For example, if I take my selection and I do /copy from way back here, it'll do relative to my position. So now if I do paste, is it going to paste to where I'm looking? No. It's going to paste however far I was when I copied it. It's going to go to about there. Watch. See? Oh, pointing the wrong way. My bad. I'm sorry. It's sorry, taking a drink here. I'm sorry. Yeah, I pasted relative to me because that's the way it was facing when I pasted it. That's the way it's gonna be when I. That's the way it was facing when I copied it. That's the way it's gonna be when I paste it. So, for example, if I'm down here, it's not gonna go here. It's gonna go however far I was when I copied it. So it's gonna go to about here, I would say. Yeah, right there. So let's undo those two. So it copies relative to how far you are. So one thing I like to do is I like to center myself. So let's just grab here. Let's grab here and let's center myself on this one when I copy it. So now it's copied. Now I can center myself on this one and I can paste it. Ta-da! Yay, going all the way up. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Now, I could do that all the way down the slow way. I could walk up to this one, I could paste. I could walk up to this one, I could paste. Or I could do what I did previously. Grab, grab, and then stack. Dun dun dun, and I stacked it. And I stacked it. So, that's how you would go up hills with a design. Let's say, for example, that it goes up again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, do. I could do this quicker using world edit. I just a little bit lazy typo commands right now. Say we go up this way. This is an example when you would want to paste, because ta-da, and then /paste, /paste, ta-da. So in this tutorial I covered how to stack your design, I covered how to mask certain blocks, and I covered how to copy and paste your design. In the next tutorial I'll show you how to make shapes and biomes such as this one. I created this as a fire gym. It is my first design, so it is a little bit ugly. I do have other gyms, I do have better designs. So if you tune into the next tutorial, you will learn how to make this. This is pretty much a fundamental, it's pretty much a necessary skill to be successful using World Edit. To make anything useful, you need to know how to make these spears. These spears, yes, spheres, however you want to pronounce it, different parts of the world.